Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to NHL 18 franchise mode with your London Lions. Yes, we are back here for the Year 6 playoffs, the 2023 playoffs. During the season, we managed to win the President's Trophy, ladies and gentlemen. We were the best team in the entire league with 117 points. We were 2 points above the Winnipeg Jets, who were second in our division. Had the same amount of wins, but 2 overtime losses managed to take the victory for us. And then Vancouver was the next best, but they were 8 points behind us. And we had 2 players with at least 80 points this season. We had a couple of 20-goal scorers, a couple of 30-goal scorers. And we are going up against the Chicago Blackhawks for round 1 of the 2023 playoffs. I believe Nick Leddy is injured, or somebody... Oh no, is it Brendan Gallagher? One of our players is injured until the next couple of days. I think it's the 16th of April, so hopefully he'll be back for Game 2. Let's hold a team meeting for this squad, because we need to win the Stanley Cup here. Boys, we won the President's Trophy, aren't we great? We had some brilliant production from many of our players. Lots of our players turning up when we need to. I think we need to repair the arena, though, because I've kind of left it undone for most of the year. So let's upgrade it during playoff time. Repair. Just repair everything. Keep building that tension. So we'll have level 4 of all that stuff. Club seats. I will repair you for now, but I need to actually upgrade you in the off-season. Repair. And repair. And one more thing to repair in the bathrooms. Oh no, that's going to take all the money. Okay, right, looks like we can't upgrade the club seats again. So, ladies and gentlemen, Stanley Cup or bust for us. Stanley Cup or bust for us this year. I'm not accepting anything else than a Stanley Cup victory. I will not take it. So let's just take a look at the playoff tree. In the Western Conference, we have Winnipeg against St. Louis, London against Chicago, Arizona against Edmonton, and Vancouver against Colorado. In the East, we have Pittsburgh against New York. Good luck there, Rangers. Washington against the Flyers, the Habs against the Lightning, and Florida against the New Jersey Devils. So, everything to play for here, folks. I'm hoping that my team can get the job done here. Let's go. Game 1. Period by period simulation. You know how this goes, people. So, DeBrincat against Nolan Patrick to start the playoffs, the 2023 playoffs for the London Lions. In the Lions' den, first period. Okay, we score. Good. Pasternak scores on Semyon Varlamov. Wow. 9 shots to 6 in favour of Chicago. Second period. Okay, they managed to score one back. Russo scores on Cam Talbot. 22 shots to 13. An early power play for the London Lions in the third period. And Lindblom scores on Varlamov. Beautiful work, son. So we get the tie-breaking goal. We couldn't add a second on the power play. But it's alright. It's alright for now. As long as we hold this lead, we're okay. Another power play for the London Lions. They can't add another power play goal. And as the clock winds down, there you go. Morgan Riley adds an empty netter. And a 3-1 victory in Game 1 of the 2023 playoffs. Well done, gents. That is fabulous. That's exactly what we needed, really. So we're getting the job done early. I mean, it was a close game, but we still got it done. Brendan Pellini with a pair of assists. Ah, perfect. Brendan Gallagher is back. I thought it was Gallagher that was injured. We also, last episode, made a trade for Nick Shaw in order to get him on the team. So he's with us on the team as well. We got him from the... Oh, Eric Carlson's dropped to a 91. To get him from the New Jersey Devils. We gave away loads of our prospects who weren't really going to make it to the NHL, or not for like the next 5 years. And we're a championship team here. Game 2 in the Lions' den. Let's just keep going. I mean, I'm happy to keep rolling. Patrick against Taves for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, it's a 1-1 game. Morgan Riley scores and Schmaltz scores. 9 shots to 8 in favour of Chicago. Second period. Okay, it's a 3-3 game. Patrick with a pair, Kane and Sard. Sard scores with 19 seconds left. Okay, we're timestamp simulating the third period. Can the London Lions add another goal to break the tie? They were 3-1 up in this game before Chicago came back in the second. Can the London Lions break this tie? About 5 minutes left in the game. Anything can happen here, and I'd love it if London scored. Come on, Lions. You can do it. We go to overtime in Game 2 of the first round. 29 shots to 27. Here we go for overtime. Come on, London. You were a great overtime team in the playoffs last year. Let's get this overtime victory, boys. Power play. It's a 5-on-3 power play. How did you not score on the 5-on-3? Another power play. Can't get it done on that power play either. God, come on, London. Let's get this win here. Let's not go to double OT. Let's win it in the single OT, please. Power play. And we go to double overtime in game 2. 38 shots apiece. A 5-on-3 power play, a 5-on-4 power play, and I think a power play that carries over to the double overtime. Bloody hell. Here we go. Come on, London. Come on, London. Here we go. London Lions win this game. 40 shots on goal for us. There you go. Panarin in the double overtime. If he's not the bloody first star, then I don't know who is. Nolan Patrick, okay. Pair of goals. Panarin, goal and an assist. Pasternak, 3 assists on the night. Ah, that was a close one in double overtime. I mean, it's not as if we were going to go out that game, but I'd really like to take the 2-0 lead, take both games at home. Now we move to Chicago, the Windy City, to play in Game 3. If we win this, we're 1 game away from a sweep in Round 1. Baptiste against Jonathan Toews for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, no score after the first. 10 shots to 9, though, in favour of London. First time in the series after the first period we are leading in shots. Only just, though. Second period. Okay, it's a 3-1 game for us. Patrick, Pelini and Gallagher score, and Patrick Kane scores on Cam Talbot. We'll go ×8 simulation. They might get one back here. I hope they don't. A power play for the Chicago Blackhawks. And they scored, DeBrincat. I kind of jinxed myself there, didn't I? But Brendan Gallagher gets another one. You can tell that we missed him in the lineup when he went down. And Nick Leddy with another. We've got a 3-goal lead. I'm just going to sim the rest of the game. A 5-2 victory for the London Lions. Perfect effort, gents. Pelini with 6 points in 3 games already. He is dishing that puck to Brendan Gallagher, who's getting those goals. So, Game 4 in Round 1. If we win this, we sweep and we're through to the second round with very little trouble, except for Game 2. Patrick against Schmaltz for their do-or-die game number 1. First period. Okay, it's a 2-2 game. Sard and Kane score, but Pasternak and Nick Shaw. Nick Shaw, the 4th line centre, adds 1 on Semyon Varlamov. 12 shots to 11 in favour of Chicago. Second period. Okay, they managed to add another one. Patrick Kane breaks the tie for them, but 24 shots to 21 in favour of London. With ×8 simulating the third period. Patrick Kane adds another. I was going to say, can the London Lions tie that game up? There's still a chance. There's still a chance for the London Lions, but they need to get some bloody shots on goal. A power play. Of course we can't score on it. Has to be a 5-on-3 for 5 minutes if we want a power play goal. Panarin scores with 3 minutes 40, I think is what I meant. But unfortunately, that's not enough. We had a power play at the end of the game. A 4-3 victory for the Chicago Blackhawks, who take Game 4. Now, we're not letting them come back in this series. We're not letting them pull a Game 6 or a Game 7. We're shutting it down in 5 games. I don't mind losing 1, but I ain't losing any more. Your ice time is frustrating you. Don't care. You were brought in as a depth defenseman. That is what you're going to be. Here we go. In the Lions' den. Let's shut this series out at 5 games. The Edmonton Oilers are already out. Toews against Pajot for the opening face-off. Come on, London Lions. First period. Okay, it's a 2-0 lead. Bittner and Gallagher, second line and fourth line. 12 shots to 8 in favour of London. Second period. Okay, they managed to get one back. Brandon Sard on Cam Talbot. 25 shots to 16 in favour of London. Can the London Lions hold this lead? I bloody hope so. Because I really don't want to go to 6 games. Come on, London. Get that insurance marker once again. A 5-on-3 power play and DeBrincat scores, no problem. And another power play goal. It looks like one of our players might have been ejected. There you go. A short-handed goal by Mark O'Donnell has tied this game back up. Beautiful effort, son. Will there be a hero at the end of the game? No, we go to overtime once again. London, we won the last overtime game. Let's win this one. 33 shots to 29 in favour of London. Here we go. In the overtime period, Lions. Damn it! Bloody Brandon Sard scores and they pull a Game 6. What's happened here, London? We win the first 3 games and now they've pulled a Game 6? Like, shut them down! Shut them down! Right, Game 6 of the series. All the other series have been done in our side. Pasternak against Sard for the opening face-off. Come on, London, shut this down in 6 games. First period. Thank you, 2-0 lead. Carlson and Pasternak score. 7 shots to 5 in favour of the hometown Blackhawks. Do not let them get any back. I want a shutout. Second period. Okay, they get one back. Teuvo Teravainen is back in the Chicago Blackhawks fold. I have a feeling this is going to go exactly like last game. Here we go. Third period. A power play for them early. And they score on the power play. Brandon Saad. Like, come on, London. What are you playing at? Like, score a goal, break this tie, and do not let them pull 7 games. Thank you, Baptiste. See, it takes a depth guy that doesn't score many goals to actually listen to me. Thank you, Baptiste. You are my favourite player on this team at the moment. And as the game winds down, there you go. 6 games is all it took. Bloody hell, though. 6 games? I didn't want it to go to 6 games. I wanted it to go to 4. We were 3-0 up in that series, and they pulled 2 games back. Bloody hell. And they almost pulled 3 games back. Right, let's hold a team meeting. Locker room chemistry is at 78%. So that's not bad, but it's not... doesn't really sound very Stanley Cup winning, does it? Okay, so let's simulate another day. I thought that was going to say the next round was over. So scouted all of them. Scout defenseman for 2 weeks, please. Zarkov is back for Honolulu. Okay. Right. So, Tampa Bay swept Montreal. It's 7 games for Philly and the Caps and Rangers and Pittsburgh. I think we'll be going up against Winnipeg next round. Because Vancouver will go up against Arizona. Both of them swept their series. It was a 5-game series for Winnipeg. Winnipeg, they're going to be a tough team to play against. They are going to be a tough team to play against indeed. Oh, this is going to be tough. Right, current round of the playoffs is over. Yep, against Winnipeg, exactly what I thought. Yep, and Vancouver's going against Arizona. Then Tampa Bay against New Jersey. And Pittsburgh against Philadelphia. That is a good series to watch. Right. Round 2 of the playoffs, ladies and gents. We're a quarter of the way. We're a quarter of the way to winning the Stanley Cup. I don't want to face Tampa Bay in the final again. Please, no. Here we go. Game 1 of round 2. We have home ice advantage because we were the President's Trophy winners. Patrick against Bukestad for the opening face-off. This is going to be a tough series, but let's get to it. First period. Okay, it's a 1-1 game. Morgan Riley scores and Salamaki scores. 14 shots to 12 in favour of Winnipeg. Second period. Okay, it's a 2-2 game. Morrissey and Patrick score. 29 shots to 20 though in favour of London. Times 8 simulate the third period. Come on, London Lions. Let's break this tie and hold this lead. Come on, London Lions. You know you want to. They're getting too many shots on goal. I don't like it. Good, yeah. Start getting some momentum here, London. 40 shots on goal. This is good. Come on, London. Less than 5 minutes left in the game. Get this tiebreaker. We go to overtime in game 1. I knew it was going to be a close series. 44 shots to 31 in favour of London, though. Jesus. Overtime period. Come on, boys. Come on, London Lions. You can win this in overtime. Power play. Score on the power play. Yes! Brendan Gallagher on Hellebuck. Lovely. It's exactly what we needed. We're 2 for 1 in overtime games so far this playoffs. And Arizona have taken a lead over Vancouver. 2 teams you wouldn't expect to make the playoffs these days. It looks like their rebuilds have worked for them. Here we go, game 2. Hopefully it won't go to overtime. We'll just blow them out this game. Scheifele against Panarin for the opening face-off. First period. Shit. Laine with a pair of goals. 2 goals in about 2 minutes. Then Kyle Connor gets one on Talbot. 14 shots to 4 in favour of Winnipeg, and they're 3-0 up in game 2. Second period. Okay, this isn't good. Panarin against and Laine score. And third period. There you go. A 6-2 victory for them. Scheifele and Ehlers, and Pasternak gets one. I mean, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot after the first period there. Could have been competitive if we had not allowed those 3 goals in the first. But the series is tied. I'm expecting this one to go to 7 games. I'd rather it wouldn't in favour of us. But that's what I'm expecting. So, game 3. We're now at the MTS Centre in Winnipeg. Scheifele against Stevens for the opening face-off. Bit of a mismatch there. First period. Okay, it's a 3-1 game for them again. Lowry, Ehlers and Laine score. And then Bittner scores. 13 shots to 7 in favour of Winnipeg. Second period. Okay, good. We bring one back. Nolan Patrick scores. 22 shots to 17. Come on, tie this game, London Lions. Tie this game. I do not want another goal. We've allowed 3 goals in the first period. The last 2 games, David Pasternak! Captain Pasta gets it. And a power play, we can't quite pull it off. So, we're building up shots. We're building up shots. Come on, London. Let's break this tie. Take a comeback game 3 victory, I should say. We go to overtime in game 3. So game 1, we took an overtime victory. Game 2, they blew us out. Game 3, overtime. Come on, boys. Come on, London Lions. You've got this, gents. I believe in you, London Lions. Don't let them score. Yes! Baptiste! Love it, boy. Beautiful goal. Another overtime victory against the Winnipeg Jets. I mean, if that's the way we get our wins, I will take it. In the playoffs, doesn't matter if you win in overtime or not. It's still a win. Right, game 4 of the series. If we win this, we are 1 game away from the conference finals. Here we go in the MTS Centre once again. Pajot against Bukestad for the opening face-off. Come on, London Lions. Let's do this, boys. First period. Okay, no score. Good. We didn't allow 3 goals against in the first period. Lovely. We're good at comeback wins against the Winnipeg Jets, but let's not make a habit of it. Second period. Shit, it's a 2-0 lead. Kreider with a pair of goals. God damn it. Right, times out simulation for the third period. Can the London Lions come back and tie this game? It starts with a goal by Brendan Gallagher and a power play. Come on, boys. There you go. The bread man. Panarin. Beautiful effort, son. We come back and tie the game. A power play for them. We kill it off. A power play for us. A power play for us. A power play for us. We can't get a goal. Oh, damn it. We're coming towards the end of the game. Coming towards the end of the game. And it's another overtime between London and Winnipeg. 34 shots to 27 in favour of London. Now, the good thing is, we've won both overtime games so far this series. The bad news is, we're going to overtime again. However, we were down 2-0, so it's a good comeback. Here we go, overtime. Come on, London Lions, a power play for them. Come on, London, good kill. Good kill, another power play, good kill. There you go! Yes! Pajot! I pick you up in the off-season and you get the overtime winning goal in Game 4. Oh, this is close, ladies and gents. 10 assists for Pasternak in 10 games. We are 1 game away from going through to the Western Conference Finals. We will have beaten the Winnipeg Jets, who could and should have won the President's Trophy. And it's all thanks to 3 overtime wins. See, you've got to be clutch when it counts, and we have. So here we go. Game 5. Let's have a few days of rest with a victory here. Patrick against Scheifele for the opening face-off. First period. There you go. Sure. 4th line centre. Pick him up in a trade. Equal shots 9-9. Second period. Okay. Oh, I saw it took a little while and loads of numbers went up there, but it's a 3-2 lead. Gallagher again and Carlson. Ehlers and Perreault score on Cam Talbot. 21 shots apiece. Times 8 simulate the third period. Let's get this insurance marker, London. We were down in this game 2-1 as well before our comeback by Carlson and Gallagher's goals. If you're not going to score, don't let them score. That's all that matters. Just keep this lead, London. 5 minutes left in the game. 5 minutes left in the game. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. No! Perreault scores with 24 seconds left in the game. Matthew Perreault, 24 seconds left. No! We were that close. We were that close to going through. Okay. We're not out. We're not out. This isn't game 7, so we're alright. 33 shots to 29 in favour of Winnipeg. We've won every single overtime game this series. Here we go in overtime. Come on, London Lions. Win this in overtime, boys. Power play for them. Power play for them. Good kill. Come on, London. Win this in overtime, gents. Win this in overtime. You can do it. The Western Conference Finals is calling a power play and a goal for Brendan Gallagher. That's exactly what we needed. Oh my God, Brendan Gallagher. You have got the scoring touch so far this playoffs. Oh my God. He's probably got like a goal every game. I want to have a look at this, actually. Brendan Gallagher has been scoring some clutch goals for us. Jesus. Like, he's playing really well. Brendan Gallagher, 7 goals in 10 games for Brendan Gallagher. Talk about a clutch effort. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Every single time I look at the score sheet, he's usually there. But we take a 5-game series victory, and it looks like we might be going against Vancouver. And it's a potential 6-game series between Tampa Bay, New Jersey, and then Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. I really don't want to have to go against Tampa Bay. Okay, scouting assignment. Scouting assignment. We scouted all of these places for defensemen. Let's scout here, defensemen, 2 weeks. Make sure we scout as many people as possible. So yeah, we are going against the Vancouver Canucks for the Western Conference Finals. Here we go. Western Conference Finals, Vancouver Canucks. And then Tampa Bay against Pittsburgh. So the two teams who expected to go through went through. Mark O'Donnell, what's up, buddy? Your performance hasn't been that great. Everybody goes through rough patches. He's not affected one way or the other. Well, thanks. Yes, that series is in the rearview mirror. Good. Ekholm was happy. Pocker wasn't. Okay, fair dues. Right, we are so close here, gents. We are halfway to a Stanley Cup victory. We just need 4 wins against Vancouver. Now, they had a pretty good season as well. Not as good as ours, but a pretty good season nonetheless. So here we go. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The London Lions at the Lions' Den. Pajot against Zabinajad for the opening face-off. First period. There you go. 2-0 lead. Pelini and Panarin. Pelini's been quite quiet in these playoffs so far. Hopefully this will be the series that he gets hot. 11 shots to 10 in favour of the London Lions. Second period. Okay, there you go. 3-0 lead. Bittner scores for the fourth line. And third period. There you go. 4-1 victory. Pasternak adds 1. Reed Boucher gets 1 for them. It's a 4-1 victory in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. And Pajot has been injured and he's back May 17th. That's not that far away, actually. So that's not a huge loss to us. He'll be out for like a game. Pontus Aberg, get yourself in the game, buddy. So, 18 points in 12 games for Pasta. Right. Yeah, so he should be back after this game. So, Game 2 against Vancouver. We've got a 1-0 series lead. It's a good start. Good, solid 4-1 win. Zabinajad against Marco Darno for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, no score after the first. 10 shots to 7 in favour of the visiting Vancouver Canucks. Second period. Okay, no score there. Wow, this is a defensive game. 19 shots to 16 in favour of Vancouver. Times 8 simulate the third period. Come on, London Lions. Let's get this tie-breaking goal. Let's get on the board first, London. You know you want to, boys. A power play. This is good. Nope. Okay, don't score on the power play. That's fine. Just get that first goal, London. That's all I care about at the moment. There you go, Panarin. Breadman. Nice. And there you go. What a solid defensive game that was. 29 shots faced by Cam Talbot and a shutout. He is playing fantastically on the back end for us. Beautiful effort. And he's been clutch in most of pretty much all... Oh, perfect. He's back. In pretty much all of the overtime games for us. Cam Talbot, he has been the unsung hero of this team. He really has got the job done when we've needed him to. So thank you very much, buddy. Right, okay. Oh, Lindblom has got up to an 80 overall as well. Perfect. So we are 2-0 up in this series, and Tampa Bay are 2-0 up in their series as well. We might be facing the Tampa Bay Lightning for the second straight year in the Stanley Cup Finals. But first, Game 3. Patrick against Tierney for the opening face-off in Vancouver in Rogers Place. No, it's not Rogers Place, is it? Anyway, first period. Okay, it's a 1-0 lead for them. Hutton scores on Cam Talbot, over doubling us up on shots, 12-5. Second period. Okay, no score there in the second. 20 shots to 13 in favour of Vancouver. Times 8 simulate. London, let's get a goal back. Let's get a goal back. Come on, Lions. You know you want to, boys. Come on. Tie this game up quick. And then we can get that tiebreaker. A power play for the Canucks. We kill it off. Good lads. Come on, London. You're running out of time here, boys. Come on, London. Less than 5 minutes left. Less than 5 minutes. Come on. Come on. No, it's just not happening. So a 1-0 victory for us, then a 1-0 victory for them. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. We're 2-1 up in the series. I'm not expecting it to be a sweep in the conference finals. There's a reason they're here. There's a reason why we're here. Have Pittsburgh? Nope. Tampa Bay are 3-0 up in their series. So Game 4, we'll go 3-1 up in this series if we win this. Granlund against Shaw. We need to win this because otherwise we're right back where we started. First period. There you go. 3-0 lead. Darno, Panarin, Gallagher on Demko. Lovely. 3 goals on 10 shots. Beautiful effort, lads. That's exactly what I wanted. Second period. There you go. It's a 5-1 lead. Patrick and Gallagher. Patches gets 1 on Cam Talbot. And third period. There you go. A 6-1 victory. Wow, that's a solid comeback game. Pair of goals for both Nolan, Patrick and Gallagher, and only 1 goal against for Cam Talbot. Really has been the unsung hero for this team. The unsung hero for our team. He's just done everything that I've needed him to this year and last year. Like, he's kept the puck out the net, and that's all I've wanted. So, the Tampa Bay Lightning swept the Pittsburgh Penguins. They are going back to the Stanley Cup Finals for the chance to repeat. We've got a better team, though, this year. And we're 1 win away from the Stanley Cup Finals. So let's go. Here we go. Can we take it in 5 games? Come on. Pajot against Zabinajad. Pajot against Zabinajad for the opening face-off. First period. Okay. Oh, wow. It's a 3-1. 3-1 lead for Vancouver. Gore, Zabinajad and Patches. Pasternak gets one for us in the dying minutes of the first period. First period. 12 shots to 11 in favour of Vancouver. Come on, Lions. Let's go. Second period. Okay, nope. Looks like a 4-1 win for Hinostrosa. And third period. There you go. A 4-1 victory for Vancouver. They repeat our Game 1 victory. Okay, that's a bit of a pain. That is a bit of a pain. So, we could still have the chance to go through. That's not a problem. That is not a problem. However, we don't want it to go to 7 games. So, Game 6. Boys, we need to do it here. We need to do it here. Shaw against Zabinajad for the opening face-off. First period. No, that's not what I wanted, Boucher on Cam Talbot. Almost doubling us up on shots, 13-7. Come on, London, we need the victory here, boys. Second period. Okay, there you go. 2. Both from Pelini. That's exactly what I wanted. 23 shots to 14, though, in favour of Vancouver. Times 8 simulate the third period. A power play. Can we get a goal? We need an insurance marker, gents. A 5-on-3 power play. How did you not score on a 5-on-3? Oh, my word, boys. Come on. Right, we've got about 5 minutes left. Hold this lead. There you go. Pelini's hat-trick. Pelini's hat-trick. Zabinajad gets one back almost immediately. Can we hold this lead? You're damn right we can. Brendan Pelini's hat-trick gives us the victory against the Vancouver Canucks in 6 games. And you know what that means, ladies and gents. We are going back to fight for the Stanley Cup against last year's rival, the Tampa Bay Lightning. 2 Stanley Cup final appearances straight for both teams. They took the last one. This is like Pittsburgh and Detroit back in 07-08 or 08-09. This time, we're rewriting the history books here, ladies and gents. We are winning this one. We are winning the Stanley Cup. Like, I'm not accepting anything else. So, the Tampa Bay Lightning are just going to have to get over it. Here we are. The Stanley Cup Finals. We get home ice advantage because of the President's Trophy. Boys, it all comes down to this. Against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Home game in the Lions' Den. Stamkos against Nolan Patrick for the opening face-off. First period. Ah, they score the first goal. Stamkos on Talbot. 16 shots to 5 in favour of Tampa Bay. Second period. Okay, no score there. 31 shots to 12 in favour of Tampa Bay. We start with a power play and a goal by Erik Karlsson. Beautiful on the power play. And Baptiste scores and we take the lead in the third period. Beautiful job, gentlemen. Can we get that insurance marker? Yes, we can from Bittner. That's what I wanted, boys. A power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning and we kill it off. We kill it off. We're a different team this year, ladies and gents. We're not going to go down in 5 games. We're going to win in 4 games. Let's sweep the Lightning. Let's show them what the Lions are all about. A 3-1 victory in Game 1. Beautiful effort there, gents. We were down by 1, but those first few minutes of the third period, we really broke out. Hopefully that will give us some confidence going into the rest of the series. As we move to Game 2, I ain't wasting any time. We're so close. Pajot against Point for the opening face-off. Back in the Lions' Den again. First period. Okay, they get the first goal again. Stamkos on Talbot, less than a minute in. 14 shots to 5 in favour of Tampa Bay. Second period. Okay, good. Pelini scores to tie the game. 21 shots to 19. Times 8 simulate the third period. Can the London Lions break this tie once again? Another comeback game. A power play. Nothing happening on the power play. Fair dues, fair dues. Doesn't matter. Another power play. A 5-on-3 power play. We still can't score. They've got some solid penalty killers. 5 minutes left in the game. 5 minutes left in the game. Can the London Lions do it? Can they do it? We go to overtime. We go to overtime for the first time this series. 33 shots to 31 in favour of London. We have won the last 3 or 4 straight overtime games that we've played, though. So here we go. In overtime. Come on, London. Power play for us. Come on, London Lions. Let's do this. Let's win this game in OT. They're not having it. We're having it. We're going 2-0 up in this series. No! Brendan Gaunce scores on Cam Talbot. And the series is tied. Do not let that be a sign of things to come. Vilpok has been injured. Oh, damn it. That's really not helpful. Having one of my top 4 defensemen injured really does not help us out that well. Liljegren, you're getting a bump up to the next defensive pair. I trust you, buddy. Santini, you're getting your chance to play. Don't let me down, boy. Here we go. Here we go. Game 3 of the series. We need to go up in this series. We're going to Tampa Bay. Heading to Florida. Let's do this. In Florida for Game 3. Stamkos against Pajot for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, no score. Good. They didn't score in the first period. That's good. 11 shots to 6 in favour of London, though. Almost doubling them up on shots. Second period. Okay, no score there. 29 shots to 13. Times 8 simulation for the third period. Can the London Lions break this tie? They are getting shots upon shots on Andrei Valashevsky, but he has stopped every single one. A power play for us was quick, and it was done. Over 43 shots already. Come on, London. Come on, London. They've got barely any shots this game. Do not let one of their weak shots go in. And we go to overtime again. 46 shots to 20 in favour of London. And nobody has scored. 66 shots and no goal has been scored this game. What a fantastic goaltending matchup. Here we go for overtime. Come on, London Lions. Come on, London Lions. Power play for them. Do not let them score. Do not let them score. Good. Come on, London. Come on, London. Let's score 50 shots on goal. Come on, Lions. You can do this. Power play for them. Do not let them score. Good. London. London. You can do this. Power play. Yes! Pellini, the Guildford man. Love it. The Brit gets the game-winning goal in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals. He returns to his home country to score some key goals for us. Oh, we're 2-1 up in this series. Valashevsky faced about 55 shots that game. That was a bloody solid effort from Valashevsky. I will give him that. He played a fantastic game. If we win this game, we are 1 win away from a Stanley Cup victory for the first time in franchise history. It will have taken this franchise 6 years since its inauguration to win the Stanley Cup. Here we go. Game 4 of the series. Stamkos against Patrick for the opening face-off in Tampa Bay. First period. There you go. Panarin the Breadman scores on Valashevsky. 17 shots to 7 in favour of London. Wow, we are piling on these shots. Second period. Okay, it's a 2-1 game. Riley scores and Johnson scores. 22 shots apiece going into the third. A power play for Tampa Bay and we kill it off. Well done, gents. Hold this lead or get the insurance marker. One of the two. Another power play for them. A power play for us. We can't score on that either. Another power play for them. We can't get anything. Good. Come on, London. Come on, Lions. Hold this lead. Hold this lead and we are 1 game away. Less than a minute left. There you go. The London Lions are 1 game away from winning the Stanley Cup. 6 years of loss in the first round, then the second, then the third, then against Tampa Bay. We are 1 game away. And Vil Pocker, he's back for hopefully the last game of the Stanley Cup. Oh, Lindbom's up at an 80. Pasternak's up at an 81. This is a tremendous effort. Liljegren, have you scored a goal? Nope, you've got 3 assists though. Only 4 penalty minutes. Good work. Okay, Pocker, you are back to play for us. You've had a solid job so far. Here we go. I'm going to times 8 simulate the entire game because this could be the chance that we win the Stanley Cup for the first time in franchise history. 1 game away. Oh, it's all come down to this, boys. Years of drafting and free agency. I don't think we've actually got any players that we drafted. Like, any players, other than Nolan Patrick, we have not got a single player that we've drafted on this team. I don't think. Other than Liljegren. Liljegren and Nolan Patrick are the only players that we've drafted for this lineup. Which is a bit bad, if I'm honest, but still. Baptiste was drafted by Buffalo. Stevens was drafted by Tampa Bay, but I gave him a chance. And Bittner I picked up as well. So I gave a lot of players that were seeing their time in the NHL run out a chance to play. And it might all come down to a Stanley Cup victory for them. Johnson against Patrick for the opening face-off. We're going times 8 simulation for the entire game. And we're in front of the home fans if we can win it here. And Baptiste, that's going to be the biggest goal he ever scores in his career. Baptiste scores on Valashevsky to get the first goal of the game. 6 minutes left in the first. A power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They don't score. We're in double digits in shots already. As the first period comes to an end, 12 shots to 8 in favour of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Moving to the second period. Can we add an insurance marker? Cam Talbot. Oh, Tyler Johnson has scored a game-tying goal. Oh no, and Thomas Jurko manages to break the tie. Can the London Lions come back and tie this game? Come on, London Lions, you're not getting many shots on goal. Come back and tie this game, gents. Come on, boys. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on, London. It's in front of the home fans. Right, we go to the third period. It's a 2-1 deficit. 24 shots to 18. Come on, London Lions. A power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We kill it off. Well done, gents. Come on, London. Tie this game up. Tie this game. Power play. Power play. Oh, the one power play we needed to score a goal. Come on, London. Come on, London. London Lions. I need a goal here. London. London. God damn it. Okay. So the London Lions, they lose game 5. So we're going to 6 games against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're not going to lose this. We are 3-2 up in this series. We are going to win the Stanley Cup, ladies and gents. If we have to do it in Tampa Bay, so be it, but I want to win it in front of my fans. Tyler Johnson against Nolan Patrick for the opening face-off. Times 8 simulation. We got the first goal in the last game. Let's get the first goal in this one. A power play. Can't get anything done on the power play. Another power play. Can we get something done on this one? No, we can't. And Killorn scores the opening goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. However, that might mean that we get the next few goals and win the game. Who knows? Come on, London. We need to tie this game up soon. At the end of the first period, 12 shots to 8 in favour of London. Going into the second period. Come on, this is tense as fuck. Come on, there you go, Bittner. The biggest goal he's ever going to score, and Stamkos scores immediately afterwards. Oh, and we're right back to where we started in this game. Come on, London. Get another goal, Lions. Do not let them get this insurance marker. I will not be happy. About 5 minutes left in the second period. Come on, London. You're not getting many shots on goal either. You're really not helping yourselves out. The third period, and it's a 2-1 deficit once again. We are not losing the Stanley Cup. All right, boys? 19 shots to 16 in favour of London. Come on. Third period. London, let's get an early goal. Come on, Lions. There you go. Brendan Pelini, the Guildford man himself. Beautiful. Oh, Kucherov, piss off. Come on, London. London, tie this game again, boys. Tie this game. Power play. Power play. We really needed a power play goal right there, boys. Come on, London. Come on, London. And we're going to Game 7. We are going to Game 7 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. They had to make this as bloody difficult as they possibly could. Like, why? Why do we have to go to 7 games here? Right, we need to figure something out. We have lost the last 2 games. We have lost the last 2 games. Is there something we can do? Is it holding a team meeting? Like, what can we do? What can we do to make it so we win this game? I don't want to have to take control because I feel like, unless it's an overtime, I don't want to have to take control because I feel like that's a bit of a cop-out. I feel like that's a bit unfair. I want to let the AI do the job, so... Baptiste, you know what? Sure, I'm moving you up to the third line. See if that makes a difference. Leddy, you're playing at an 85, that's fine. I don't know what else I can do here. Don't know what else I can do. Boys, you were 3-1 up in this series. Do not let that go all to waste. I won't even care if we win this game. Point against Shaw for the opening face-off. Come on, London Lions. We're back in front of our home fans. 7-game series. Can the London Lions get the first goal in the game? That would be tremendous. Do not let them score the first one. Power play. Our power play. There you go, Pasternak. We needed a power play goal, and that's a good one to get. To start this game, we are up 1-0. We need that insurance marker now, boys. Let's pick up an insurance marker. 10 shots to 8 in favour of London. Going into the second period. Cam Talbot, stand tall for me, son. Block every single shot you can. Good. Lovely penalty kill. Another power play. Insurance marker. David Pasternak, of course, is going to be the captain that leads us. Beautiful job. Come on, boys. 5 minutes left in the game. In the period, sorry. 4 minutes. Right. Oh. It comes down to this, boys. The third period. We have a 2-0 lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning. 21 shots to 19. Come on, boys. If we get that third goal, that would be tremendous. Lindblom, a guy I pick up for no reason. The biggest goal he is ever going to score in the National Hockey League for his career. We're halfway through the third period. Kucherov gets one back. The shutout's been broken. Oh no, Stamkos has got one back. Hold this lead, you bastards. Come on. There you go, Erik Karlsson. He doesn't score many anymore, but when he does, they are clutch ones. And 57 seconds left. I'm going in. I'm going in to see us win the Stanley Cup. They're 94, 97 and 92. We are 92, 97 and 92. Oh, superstar competitive. I'm not planning to score any goals. I just want to keep the puck out of my net. Sure, this is taking advantage a little bit, but we are up in this game. So we are winning. We're winning 4-2, I believe, right? Or is it 3-2? It's 4-2, yeah, because Carlson scored. We might have done it, folks. We might have done this. We might have won this game. With less than a minute left. Can we do it? A minute left in the game. Baptiste with the puck. Just keep it out of our net. And it looks like we will win the Stanley Cup. 6 years, they've pulled their goalie. We've got to get an empty netter on this one then, boys. Oh, no, missed it, missed it. Keep it out, keep it out. Good lads. Good lads. Pocker. Pocker up to Stevens. That's offside. Doesn't matter. 38.2 seconds left in the game. Hold to skip. I don't care. Let's go. Their first forward line, the triple P line. Let's get Pasternak that hat-trick to finish off a Stanley Cup win. The captain deserves it. The captain deserves it. Good play. Oh, no. Oh, Panarin lost his stick. Pick up a new one, son. Lovely. Come on, boys. They've pulled their goalie. They've pulled their goalie. Nolan Patrick, do you want it? Nope. Okay, then. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Erik Karlsson, I would have loved it if you'd got that. Morgan Riley. Somebody get it. Oh! And they're within one. With 16 seconds left in the game. Pelini, Pajot, and Gallagher. I need something from you here, boys. Do not let them tie this game. Do not let them tie this game. Come on, boys. They've pulled their goalie again. They've pulled their goalie again. Get the puck out of their hands. To Pocker. To Pocker. Can we get it? Can we get it? Lovely. Pocker. There you go! And we've won! The London Lions have won the Stanley Cup! It took them 6 seasons since joining the league, but they've done it! In the 2023 NHL playoffs, they come back against the Tampa Bay Lightning. They lost in 5 games last year, and in 7 games this year, they take the victory. Look how much it means to them. They've won. You won the cup last year, Tampa Bay. You don't need to be sad. But the London Lions, they have done the impossible. They are probably the quickest expansion team to win the Stanley Cup in NHL history. 6 seasons is all it took. I mean, you could say the New York Rangers are because they won it in their 2nd season. But that's not the point. They won it. And the handshake line. The handshake line, it means a lot to them. It means a lot. Josh Juris, Jakob Silfverberg. Wow, they have some decent players on their team. Well done, gents. There's Cam Talbot. He's been a solid force for the London Lions for the last few years. What a tremendous effort by this team. The London Lions. It took them a while, but they finally did it. David Pasternak, there he is. He's picking up the Conn Smythe Trophy with 27 points. The captain, well deserved. Oh, pardon me, well deserved. Have a skate around, son. Although at the moment, I don't think that's what he cares about. That's what he cares about. He's been the captain of the team since the start. And he's finally seen this team go from first round playoffs to a victory. The London Lions in 6 seasons with a stacked defense and a stacked offense and solid goaltending. They finally did it. They finally won the Stanley Cup. Shake the hand with not Gary Bettman. Take that cup, son. It's all yours. You deserve it. In front of our fans, no less. Our first Stanley Cup in front of the fans. And there you go. They go nuts. They go absolutely crazy for the captain holding the puck. Next person to hold it. Who is that? I can't quite tell. Who is it? It's Liljegren. His rookie year, and he wins the Stanley Cup. Hopefully he'll get a massive rating boost at the end. Then, of course, it goes to Baptiste. He scored some clutch goals in the playoffs. He scored some clutch goals for the London Lions. He scored when it mattered. And there it was. A beautiful, beautiful effort by Baptiste. Most teams might have given up on him, but not the London Lions. We saw his potential. We saw his ability to fill a hole in the lineup. He's getting a massive hold of this cup. Why is Baptiste getting a massive hold of this cup? I'm a bit confused here. But he gets it. You got to pass it off to the big man. Yes, Cam Talbot. He gets it. Of course he does. He deserves this. Cam Talbot, the backstop for all of the goals. He managed to keep a huge amount of shots out. And everybody lines up to have a photo. Everybody lines up to have a photo. with hockey's biggest prize. And there you go. The 2023 Stanley Cup champions, your London Lions. First star of the game goes to David Pastrnak with 3 points. 3 points for Palat and 2 points for Erik Karlsson. What a tremendous effort by the London Lions. It was a tough one. That was a tough final series, but to go up against the team that knocked us out last year and to win in 7 games, I don't think there's no better feeling than that, ladies and gents. There is no better feeling than that. Let's hold a team meeting. This is an unbelievable end to a great season, but I think we can repeat. So let's sim to the draft. We've got loads of draft picks as well in the upcoming draft. Loads of mid picks. We could find a diamond in the rough here to help our situation go further. What a tremendous effort. The Laval Rockets win the Calder Cup and the London Lions. I could look at that all day. The London Lions are the Stanley Cup champions. In front of the home fans in London, England, in the Lions' Den. That's all that matters. We could have won it in Tampa Bay, but it wouldn't have been the same. So Boston are getting the first pick of this new draft. Vegas still being a lottery pick team, although they're not in real life. Let's view the list of retired players. Is there anybody key that I need to keep an eye on? Wedman and Coyle. Okay, so 2 draft picks. So a 7th round pick in 2018 and a 6th round pick in 2018 have both decided to call it a day. Fair dues, boys. Thank you for all your help. Congratulations on your careers. No goalies, so we're keeping with Cam Talbot here, folks. What a tremendous effort. Let's have a quick look at any retired players throughout the actual league. We only had a couple of prospects decide to retire. Eric Staal's called it a day. Joe Pavelski, Miku Koivu, Ryan Kessler, Yandel, Bufflin, Phaneuf, Hornqvist, Filppula, Dubinsky, Stafford, Berglund, Niskanen, Radulov. Is there any Tampa Bay players that have decided to call it a career at the end of this? Not so far. There you go. Vadim Shipachov. Vadim Shipachov decided to call it a day in his tiny NHL career. And he won the Stanley Cup, hopefully, provided he was on the team last year. But there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this series now that we've won the Stanley Cup. Do let me know in the comments below if you want more franchise mode. If you don't, then I'll change which one that I'm going with. But if you want more, let me know. But I'm going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching. We won the Stanley Cup. And goodbye.